Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chelsea with Spiritual Catalyst Tarot, and I'm going to jump into a monthly reading for Cancer. Thank you guys for joining me. I do read tarot on this channel, excuse me. I am going to do a monthly reading, so it's going to be, we're going to focus on 9 cards this month. We're going to do self. We're going to do theme, goal, obstacles, major accomplishments for this month. We are going to do what to avoid, what to embrace, where you're going to find your support at this month, and what kind of advice and encouragement I can give you for the month. And let's jump right into your reading. Spirit, please bring forth messages that help with love and clarity, growth, and understanding. Did have the Tower card jump right out. I am a Taurus sun, Pisces moon, and a Cancer rising. So we're going to do 9 cards. All right, we got self, theme, goal, obstacle, major accomplishments, what to avoid, what to embrace, support, and advice. Okay, guys, I'm going to move that over a little bit or else I get off on my count. Okay, so for this month, for self, we have the 9 of Wands. So let's clarify that, because that's how you're feeling about yourself. Guarded and protected. You may have been through some type of experience that makes you feel guarded and protected. We have the Ace of Wands. Maybe somebody did something to you and it just didn't sit well with you, so you're trying to guard yourself and protect yourself from that negative crap, right? Then we have the 5 of Swords. So right now it's like you're feeling guarded and protecting yourself from, whatever it is that you don't want to be involved in. With the Ace of Wands, it's like there's new opportunity here. With the 5 of Swords, you may have conflict within yourself. Maybe you're guarding yourself from a new opportunity, either in finances or a new relationship. But it's like you're still having conflict within yourself whether you want to go forward towards this opportunity or not because of what you have done. Because with the 9 of Wands, that's typically like you've been through something, so that's why you're guarding yourself and protecting yourself, is because like you've been there, done that. So it's like whatever it is that you've been through, maybe recently or in the past, you're having a hard time moving forward with new opportunity because you're still experiencing some type of conflict from it. It's like either it's conflict within yourself, having a hard time like with your new self and your old self going forward with this opportunity, or just conflict about like moving forward, right? And then we have the theme of the month. The theme of the month is Temperance. Temperance talks about balance. Let's see if we can clarify. We got the 2 of Cups. This is the theme of the month. And then we got the 5 of Cups. So it's like the theme of the month is to find balance within relationships. It's like we have Temperance, the 2 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. So it's like there was a situation where, or this month, where there's a need to find balance. There's a relationship that you may have felt left out of, so it's like if you were in partnership with someone or you are currently in partnership with someone, you're disappointed at the way things have turned out within this partnership, within this relationship, or within this situationship, or whatever this is, right? It's like you're disappointed about this, and the theme of the month is to find balance within this connection. Maybe it's like let's say you were friends with this person and something happened and, it shifted the connection. And so it's like now you're wanting to regain balance within this connection because you feel disappointed about the way things have gone. So that's like the theme. That's like the energy that you're carrying in this month. The goal for the month is the Hangman. Let's clarify the Hangman. We got the Chariot. Pisces got the Hangman and the Chariot for gold too. And we got the Queen of Cups. So the goal this month is taking a step back, reflecting on what is or what was or, what is to come. And knowing that you are in control of your journey. You are in control of your destiny. And the Queen of Cups is like that feminine energy. It's like operating out of that feminine energy and making things happen for you that bring you emotional fulfillment. So that is the goal of the month. Reflecting, taking charge, and going forward towards things that are going to bring you emotional stability. That is the goal. Then we have obstacles of the month. We have Page of Cups as an obstacle. Let's see if we can get a clarification for the Page of Cups. I did get the Seven of Wands that popped out. And I got 2 more cards. We got the Empress and the Four of Swords. So you could be dealing with the Taurus here, possibly. So these are the obstacles for the month. So the Page of Cups is like... Page of Cups is typically like a new idea, a new creative idea, or this could be like something random, like somebody tells you that somebody in your family is pregnant, or you hear that somebody's pregnant. It's just like something random, some random news that you weren't expecting that could bring somebody a lot of emotional fulfillment, right? Because, if somebody's pregnant, they may be really excited. So it's like, or this is like a creative idea, but this is an obstacle. But the Seven of Wands here is like guarded and protected energy. Then we have the Four of Swords is like resting and retreating. And then with the Empress is like, the Empress is like with the flow. The Empress is like the princess, the goddess, right? It's like she, it's like she's all that in a bag of chips type of thing, but it's like she knows that about herself, right? So the obstacles this month are like whatever opportunities here are presented to you, you are possibly guarding yourself from that, or you don't want whatever is being presented to you. It is causing you to rest and kind of like draw back from situations. And then with the Empress here, it's like you realizing that you are in your glory. You are the goddess. You are that chick. You're all that in a bag of chips, right? So it's like you realizing that, but that being an obstacle for you. Maybe you having a struggle to not only realize that, but operate in that, knowing that you are that, and trying to figure out how to navigate that. So that is like your energy for this month. That is the obstacle. Whatever idea is presented to you, you may have a hard time dealing with it because you are so guarded, and you may have a hard time knowing your worth this month. So that's an obstacle for you. Let's see here. What you're going to accomplish this month, we have the Two of Wands. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. This is major accomplishments for this month. For Cancer, we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card. Justice can be about karma. Good karma, bad karma. We all get on the receiving end of karma, right? So when we're talking about accomplishments for this month, it's like you're planning something. You have some ideas, some creative ideas. With the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Justice card. Whatever it is that you've been planning, because this is major accomplishments for this month. Whatever it is that you've been planning, and it's like, so like, let's say if you are in a relationship with someone And because with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you're looking at it and you're not quite sure that you're happy with where you are. So if it's relationship, it's like you have been planning something in this relationship and it hasn't quite gotten to where you want it to go. So then with Justice, it's like things are going to balance out. Either there's going to be some good karma coming or some bad karma. But Justice like calls you out to like be a better person, right? So it's like if this is good for you and this is serving you, then this will be a major accomplishment this month. Like you will figure out how to make this relationship work this month. But if this isn't good for you and this isn't serving you, then maybe you'll figure out how to get out of this relationship. Or if this is like a career and you've been planning in this career, you know, maybe you're the boss, or you're the big boss, or maybe you're not the boss, you know, and you've been planning on becoming the boss or becoming the big boss. So it's like you planning to do that, either receiving that or not receiving that and not being happy with the title that you get or have gotten, and trying to find balance with that. So it's like, if you get promoted, then it's like, okay, where do I go from here? You know, I got what it is that I wanted, but I'm still not happy with what it is that I received. So where do I go from here? So it's like, that's your major accomplishment this month, is figuring out where it is that you want to go from here. Evaluating what it is that you have and figuring out if you are actually happy with it or if you're just, you know, content with it, right? So, and then we have what to avoid for this month. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Oops. Bear with me. I just basically threw out the whole deck, right? Okay, so let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Cups. This is what we are avoiding. And the 5 of Pentacles. So what we are avoiding for this month is, so 10 of Pentacles talks about financial stability. The 7 of Cups is like, it's like illusions, roadblocks. It's like fears, things that aren't even there that you just put. It's like anxiety, like putting all these roadblocks in front of you that don't even exist, right? Then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is like feeling left out of a situation, not feeling like you're in cahoots with whoever or whatever. If it's a job, it's like feeling left out of the conversation at the job, or feeling left out of the atmosphere at the job. Or if this is like a relationship, it's like feeling like you're not even in the relationship, or, you know, so this is like, this is what to avoid for this month. We are avoiding anything that is going to be financially burdensome to us. We need to avoid being fearful or having like illusions about things, or situations that are going to make us feel left out. So from past experiences, if you've been in an experience, you know, love-wise or financially or health-wise or spiritually, that has had you feel left out, that you felt left out of a situation, you need to avoid those type of situations this month. Anything that causes you to be fearful or have a lot of anxiety or like conflict, you need to avoid those things this month. And then with the 10 of Pentacles, anything that causes you to dump a lot of finances into, you need to avoid those things this month. So those are the things that you need to avoid. Okay, so what we are embracing this month, we have the 7 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. Oops. Sorry. And the Knight of Cups. So what to embrace this month? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, which is like deceptive behavior. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is like hold on too tightly to things or saving. And then the Knight of Cups, which is like going forward towards emotional things that, like emotional opportunities, new ventures, new creative things, right? So with this, this is in our embrace pile. So it's like, if you have been deceiving yourself about different things, it's like, this is what we are embracing this month. We aren't deceiving ourselves anymore about, let's see here. We have deceptive behavior, then we have holding on too tightly to things or saving, and then we have moving forward. So it's like, what we are embracing this month is, so it's okay. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is like deceptive. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is like holding on too tightly to things, like sucking the life out of things, like I need you, I need you, I need you, or oh, I need this money, I need this money. Like it's like holding on too tightly to things that aren't even good for you. So it's like, what we are embracing this month is going forward towards things that aren't of that. Going forward with this Knight of Cups energy, going forward towards things that we are embracing, getting out of that energy and going forward towards things that bring us emotional fulfillment and love and happiness and joy and peace, right? We are going forward towards new career ventures that are going to bring us a lot of fulfillment, a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of financial fulfillment. We are embracing that. We are embracing these new creative ideas, these new creative ventures, these new creative opportunities. That's what we are embracing this month. We are embracing newness, things that don't make us feel deceptive, things that don't cause us to be off balance because we hold on too tightly to those things. We are embracing those things. We are letting those things go, and we are embracing newness. We are embracing a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. So that's what we are embracing this month. Where you're going to find your support, Ten of Cups, you're going to find your support in family this month. Let's clarify. Emotional fulfillment, whatever it is that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Work, because we got the Eight of Pentacles. So if work is something that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment, you're going to find. Then we have the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. So we got Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Hierophant. So where you're going to find your support at this month is going to be in family and in close connections that are like, so like if you have a mom that you're really close with, you're going to find a lot of support in your mom this month. Somebody who you're close with that where there's a lot of love there. So, or if this is a friend or a relationship or whatever it is, that's where you're going to find your support this month. You're going to find your support working hard towards whatever it is that brings you emotional fulfillment. With this Three of Swords, it's like because Three of Swords is about heartbreak, right? So if you have been in a situation that causes you a lot of heartbreak, that's where you're going to find some support. It's like not in that situation, but because you have gone through that situation, you're going to find a lot of support, maybe in others who have gone through the similar experiences. But with the Hierophant being here, it's like, to me, this looks like you, within a family, you've been working hard to keep a family together. Excuse me, or to keep a situation together, whatever this is. If this is a family or if this is a job, it's like you've been working really hard to keep this together, and there's still heartache here. There's still a lot of heartache and disagreements and disappointments here. And where you're going to find your support is in within your spiritual journey, right? So with the Hierophant here, it's like, so maybe you aren't going to find the support within your mom, but it's like you're going to find the support within spiritual connections with people. So if you have spiritual connections with your mom, or if you have spiritual connection with friends or loved ones, or if you see a pastor, or if you have, you know, a therapist or somebody that you can talk to, somebody who can talk to you about spiritual things, that's where you're going to find all your support this month. If you need to Google some things, maybe you need to Google some things that you've been thinking about or seeing or dreaming about, that's where you're going to find your support at this month in spiritual practices. That doesn't mean that you have to pick up Catholicism or something like that. You know, it's like this is about spiritual growth, right? So this is like whatever it is that you think that means to you, that's where you're going to find support at this month. Then we have, so our last card that we have is advice, which is the Five of Wands, which is about conflicts and disagreements. Then we got the Emperor. And then we got a whole pile, so let's show a little bit. That's for Cancer, for January. And we got the Lover. So this is the advice for the month. The advice is there's conflict here. There's a stable person, and then there's the Lovers. The Lovers is usually about attraction, actual like spiritual connections. So the advice here is advice and encouragement. We have disagreements, the Emperor, which is that stable energy. And then we have the Lovers. That masculine energy is what that is. So if you are in partnership with anybody this month, you know, if you're in a relationship or you're in partnership with whoever, the advice here is to come out of conflict, operate in that masculine energy. I had to sit with it for a minute just to figure out what it was that I was trying to say. But what it's saying is, if you are in partnership with someone, get out of that feminine energy a little bit. Feminine energy, or is not get out of it. Balance yourself, because when you're in too much feminine energy, you give too much. You give way too much when you're in feminine energy. What it's saying here is to avoid conflict, and the way to avoid conflict is to get into that masculine energy a little bit more. So if you need to Google that and figure out what that means to you, within connections and spiritual relationships, you need to exhibit a little bit more masculine energy. Masculine is kind of like that ego. So it's like, figure out how to work your ego a little bit. You know, it's like not real bad where you're like making people hate you or anything like that, but it's like you're operating in too much feminine energy. And for this month, the advice is to operate out of that masculine energy. So like an example, let's say you're in a relationship. You're the one who always gives all that feminine energy. Like you always give everything you got. You give it, right? Okay, this month you're needing to operate out of that masculine energy. You know, the masculine energy where you don't give shit. Like you hardly give anything. You hardly give an expression. You know what I mean? It's like this month you need to operate in that energy where if you're in partnership with someone, you hardly give shit. So like you don't give a whole lot. Because we're needing to find some balance here. That's the advice here. So we're needing to find balance within our spiritual connections and relationships and partnerships with others. So if you're the one who's giving a whole lot, you need to back off a little bit and give just give a little smidge, right? Somebody needs to be giving more to you, and that's how we're gonna find balance here. So that's the advice for the month. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys tune in for your mid-month reading. Also, I'll have some 2020 predictions here coming up soon. I appreciate you guys sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I wish you guys well. Happy 2020.